Imagine you're trying to study for your speech midterm. As Dar says, it's going to be really tough. And you can't even think over the sound of all of your classmates laughing at the person's shirt in front of you. What could they be wearing? A shirt with an inappropriate slogan? Are we serious? Schools are supposed to be learning environments, where the focus is on learning. While self-expression does matter, also expression pulls away attention from class with unnecessary issues. But with this dress code in place, we can limit those distractions. The school is legally within their rights to do so, and it only impacts the student for a portion of their day. Students, the dress codes are not about controlling you. It's about creating a learning environment where the focus is on education. For that reason, I oppose the proposition for Centralia School District for the dress code to be changed. First, let's talk about the reason the dress codes are in place. Visual distractions. Whether you agree or disagree, some clothing can be distracting. Whether they are revealing, bold lettering, or they have an inappropriate slogan on it. But also, you can agree, some try to draw attention. On the cover of 17, published by Hearst magazines, the cover polls, obsessed with getting a guy? Keep in mind, this is a back-to-school clothing magazine for girls. Some of you may be disagreeing, say, this isn't true, whatever. Every girl, I think you can agree, has had a hallway crush, and whether you think it or not, they have persuaded the way you dress in the morning. That is no excuse, though. This causes classroom management to be disrupted. Teachers lose time dealing with these distractions by having to write them up. Then later, other school officials deal with the distractions of opinions of parents and students saying that this is not correct. When all this could be avoided, we understand that schools are to prepare us for the future, and academic and work environments are supposed to be similar. In the same way as schools, workplaces also have dress expectations to create a focused and respectful environment where everybody can be respected. So part of the controversy on dress codes is if they're even legal. And the answer is 100% yes. We've all been in government class and we've heard of the landmark Supreme Court case of Tinker v. Des Moines. This brings up the freedom of speech through dress codes. Even though Tinker wins this case, dress codes still have not been changed drastically. And this is because they help with other things as well. Safety and identification. Dress codes help limit gang symbols, concealing clothing, and inappropriate graphics to make everybody feel respected and safe. Lastly, schools in loco parentis. As our U.S. legal forms state, in loco parentis, understanding its legal definition by uslegalforms.com in 2025, the term in loco parentis is a Latin phrase that translates to in place of a parent. It refers to a situation where an individual or organization assumes responsibilities and obligations of a parent for a minor without formal adoption. This means that, in a sense, the school is your parent. That means that what they say goes. Lastly, even if someone believes dress codes are restricting, they are only temporary. So, after doing the math, you're in school 180 days out of 365, which is almost half. But you're also in school for 5 to 6 hours a day out of those 180 days, which makes it 52.13 days. And you're in school for 6 years where you're picking out these controversial outfits that could impact dress code. According to the CDC, they say in their published documentation of life expectancy that the life expectancy at birth for both sexes, 78.4 years. So 6 years compared to those 78.4 years is only 7.65% of your life, but since that only applies 14.28% of the time, you're only limited 1% of the time on what you can wear. So, if you were given $100 today and somebody stole $1 from you, and it were somewhat justifiable, are you really going to start a riot over that $1 and forget about your other 99 you have left? I didn't think so. Most people arguing for no dress code say it limits self-expression or it's sexist, and let's take a closer look at their concern. So, dress code can't limit self-expression because identity is more than clothes. Somebody's personality, beliefs, creativity, and individuality is shown through someone's actions, leadership, talents, and character, because anyone can wear a shirt. Also, self-expression can sometimes be negative. Somebody could wear a political shirt you don't agree with, and you take offense to that. Without guidelines for this stuff, people could wear those clothes freely, and making this limited helps students feel safe and respected. It could be sexist. After talking to Mrs. Waterman, who hands out majority of dress codes in this school, she says dress codes are almost even, if not mostly boys, for the amount of time she has to tell a boy to take off his hat in school. Also, you think about that, the wearing of a hat compared to wearing of a tank top that shows skin over showing hair. Which one seems more unfair? Also, if we're understanding that the Supreme Court of Law supports dress codes, they also state that if it is sexist, that is against law, so it would be prohibited. Understanding that dress codes are temporary, legal, and not about limiting individuality brings us to the big picture. At the end of the day, school is about learning, growing, and preparing for the future, not about clothes. While our Centralia High School dress code might not be perfect, it does help reduce distractions, stays within its legal boundaries, and it also applies only a few hours out of the day. It's not meant to take somebody's individuality or meant to demean anyone. It's meant to protect the learning environment here at CHS, so we should keep Centralia's dress code as it is. When students focus more on what they're learning instead of what someone is wearing, everyone will benefit. So let's put the focus on finals instead of fits.